Hello and welcome. If this is your first time here, my name is Courtney, and in today's video, I felt called to share with you a subject that I love, and that is angel numbers. Angel numbers, maybe you've heard of them recently or you've been seeing them on social media as they have been growing in popularity over the past few years. There is something so special about receiving these divine codes, and in today's video we are going to be breaking down their significance and how you can make the most out of seeing them. So I personally learned about angel numbers many years ago, and it wasn't about until maybe 3 or 4 years ago I really started to dive into learning the significance and meaning of angel numbers. Maybe you can relate. If your interest is peaking right now in angel numbers, there is definitely a reason why. To start us off, really the flow of this video, I would love to talk about, just the basic knowledge of angel numbers, dive into their significance, how they can show up for you, and really talk about some best practices when you are seeing angel numbers pop up. I'll be going over the most common angel numbers at the end of this video. So you may be wondering, well, where do angel numbers come from? Angel numbers stem from numerology, and numerology is the study of mystical relationships between numbers, letters, and patterns. As in most methods of divination, numerology is a tool that is used to gain a deeper knowledge of the self, others, and how we relate to the world at large. I truly believe that the universe is always guiding us, that we are here on earth to live a life full of magic, to learn from ourselves, and really tap into this manifesting channel within us and feel the spiritual abundance all around us. Every single person has a connection to the spiritual realm. Whether one is aware of this or not, our angels or guides are always with us every step along our spiritual journey. Now, our angels can't communicate with us the way that we communicate with each other on earth, right? They can't communicate with us through words, but angels can communicate through numeric sequences aligned to specific energetic frequencies that we learn about in numerology. Each number carries important wisdom that we can learn from, and our angels are sending us this message that we need to receive. There is a special reason as to why we are seeing it. On another level to this, our angels are sending us light codes for our soul's development. So when we are consciously picking up these signs, these messages, these numbers, we are tapping into this divine connection of really understanding our soul's evolution, which is pretty powerful. Now, you may be wondering, well, how will I know that these angel numbers are showing up for me? What are like the signs of receiving angel numbers, right? And to be honest, it's quite simple, because once you are introduced to this subject of angel numbers, doing some research like you are right now, like learning about angel numbers, they will come flooding in. Really having an open mindset and possibly, calling out that you are ready to receive angel numbers can be an activation in itself. You will start to notice these numbers pop up everywhere. And I'm talking, on your phone, you'll see a certain amount of emails, possibly your phone battery, when you're scrolling on social media, you'll see a certain amount of likes, comments, you'll just see these numbers everywhere. Some of my personal favorites when I'm really seeing a confirmation of an angel number is through a receipt. When I buy something and I hear the total and the total is, an angel number, I just kind of smile and I'm like, oh wow, it's awesome. You can also see these really blatantly. Maybe there's a billboard with this number on it or the car in front of you. You will seriously start to see them everywhere. I actually have a fun little story about kind of when I was really starting to dive into angel numbers, really getting into the thick of it. A few years ago, I was out with a friend. We went to go get sushi, And I was chatting with her, talking about angel numbers, telling her, I've been really diving into this and I keep seeing angel number 444. I think there was another one I shared, and she actually heard about angel numbers too. So we were just chatting about it. She was interested, but it was something very new to her as well. So about 10-15 minutes go by and we get our bill. And I looked at the amount and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, look at this. Our bill was $44.40 right in front of us, a confirmation 444. And we were like shook. We couldn't believe it. It was like such a synchronicity and such a confirmation that like our angels were with us in that moment, like really wanting to show proof to my friend, or just, the relevance of like, hey, yes, angel numbers are real. It was so wild and so crazy. That's one of my favorite stories to share. When I was really starting to get into angel numbers, you just get these confirmations and just crazy situations like that start to happen. So I'd love to dive into some best practices and talk about those really common angel numbers that you can start to see. One of the first kind of like best practices I wanted to cover with you is being very mindful with your thoughts and what you're doing, what you're saying, or anything like that when you see the number appear, because that is a major indicator of kind of like what your angels are trying to tell you. If you are talking about, you wanting to get a new job, or you're thinking about you applying to a new job, and then you see an angel number, that can be a big indicator towards kind of like your direction or guidance from your angels on that situation. Another big tip for a best practice when you are starting to become aware of angel numbers is to be very grateful when you do receive an angel number. I think this is really important. If you're seeing angel numbers constantly, you'll just like, thank you, angels, for giving me this reminder, this code. Like, I'm so grateful for it. I think that's a great practice. So now I'd love to continue on with, sharing more tips with certain angel numbers. I'm just going to dive into like I said, the most common ones. This will be a little brief, not going to go super into it, but to start us off, I'd love to start off with angel number 1111. I think this is probably the most common one. I think it's the most popular one. When we hear, 1111, make a wish, we might not know why that is a saying. And the reason why is because angel number 1111 has tremendous power in synchronicity, in your manifesting ability. And it's literally a sign to think a positive thought, think about your manifestation, because you have this energy within you to bring it into being. This is a huge reminder that you are in charge and you are capable of creating your reality. Next up, we have angel number 222. This is a sign from your angels that you are in alignment with your divine plan. I know, especially for me, sometimes I can feel like I am not where I'm supposed to be. We put a lot of pressure on ourselves to get a certain amount of things or milestones by a certain age and all this stuff. And angel number 222 is literally a sign being like, hey, you are exactly where you are meant to be. Things are in alignment. Just chill. Like, I got you. It's a great, great angel number to receive. Next up, we have angel number 333. This angel number is super powerful because it is a sign that God, Source, an ascended master is with you in this moment. So you can imagine this is a very powerful, a very godly number. It is one where you are completely, fully supported. You know what I mean? Like, you have this godlike energy around you. You shouldn't be scared. You should, go out and be confident because you have tremendous support around you. If you're receiving this number when you are struggling or going through a hard time, it is a great sign that, you have the most support behind you, so keep going. Next up, we have angel number 444. This is like the ultimate angel number. It literally means that your like divine angels are surrounding you in this moment. It's a major number for protection. Think guardian angels. It can also be a sign that, your angels are blessing you. There are blessings coming your way. Angel number 444, I think, is another very popular number to receive, especially when you are just starting to learn about angel numbers. It's kind of like a confirmation from your angels being like, yes, I am here. I'm going to be sending you messages, so get ready. Next up, we have angel number 555. This is probably one of my favorite ones to see because it means that there is a change headed your way, and it's kind of like a big deal change. If you have been waiting for something to happen, the tides are turning, get ready because there is a positive change coming your way. I personally really like this angel number. I know sometimes people can get a little bit of anxiety being like, well, what is this change? What's going to happen in my life? It is going to be an extremely positive change. Only positive change really happens with angel number 555. Next up, we have angel number 666. I think this is probably the most misunderstood number on this list, as people really relate this to like the underworld and the devil and all this stuff. They're kind of scared of it. But really what angel number 666 is all about is telling you to stop focusing on material objects, stop focusing on money, stop worrying about, things that are so superficial in a sense. Your angels are here to tell you like, hey, you don't need to worry about this. Stop worrying about these things. Like, I got you, I'm supporting you, and you're focusing too much on this. So it's a really good reminder to just take a step back in a situation. Next up, we have angel number 777. This is an angel number that indicates that you are on this spiritual awakening. You are following your spiritual path, and that you may be starting to kind of activate some psychic centers. Your third eye may be opening. It really is an indicator that your angels are with you along this spiritual journey that you are going on. This can also be an indicator of luck. It's a lucky number. There may be some luck coming your way, so keep an eye out for that. It's just a really good overall, good energetic, energy number in itself. Next up, we have angel number 888. This is another favorite of mine because it is literally all about this abundance. It's the abundance frequency number. This is a strong indicator that money is on the way, that you are being successful. You don't need to worry about money. Like, you are in this abundance attraction frequency. Things are just going great. I love receiving this number. It's so good. A tip when you are seeing this number is to be grateful for everything you have in that moment. When we are calling in abundance, we have to be so grateful for what we have, because that just keeps on attracting more and more goodness into our life. So remember to express gratitude when you see this number. Alrighty, and the last angel number on this list is angel number 999. This angel number really signifies a massive ending happening in your life. And what we need to be mindful of when an ending occurs in our life is that it really means that a big brand new beginning is starting. This is an angel number that signifies karma. Your angels are really telling you that it's time to let go of what is no longer serving you, so you can welcome in this beautiful brand new beginning. Alrighty guys, so that is really everything that I wanted to cover for angel numbers. I hope that you enjoyed learning about their significance, their meaning, going over some really common ones that I love to see. I see angel numbers all the time. I see them daily. So I'm really excited for you if this is something that you're starting to dive into. Now that you've watched this video, I'm telling you, you're gonna start seeing them everywhere. It's just like a really amazing connection practice to have really with your angels. If you like today's video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you are new here, I would love it if you subscribed. I would also love to know in the comments down below, what angel number are you seeing like constantly? I would love to know, what's been popping up for you. So please don't be shy and comment down below. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you in my next one.